This is the history of Temple City, squeezed in the San Gabriel Valley between the 10 and 210, just west of the 605. The area in question is originally Tongva, but there's nothing explicitly Temple City that happens just yet. So when Mexico takes over for Spain, they're concerned about all the missions and how they're still going to be faithful to the Catholic Church way over across the ocean. So they start taking the mission lands and giving them away as ranchos. So the land that will one day become Temple City is now part of Rancho Francisquito, which was given to Henry Dalton by the Mexican governor, an all-around LA badass, Governor Pio Pico. Then the United States kicks Mexico out and tells Dalton, you know what, all of those grants are bullshit, you're not even really Mexican. So they take the land from him. Now Dalton gives up a piece of Francisquito to his son-in-law, Louis Wolfskill. Now in that general area are two families, the Temples and the Workmans, who are friends of the Wolfskills, and they're struggling to keep their bank from going under. Louis takes this land that was given to him by Dalton and puts it up with the bank to help prop it up, but still when the bank fails, he ends up losing his land as well. Now we jump 50 years from 1875 to 1923. We have a guy named Walter P. Temple. He's the son of the Temple family and the grandson of the Workmans, living in Montebello, and his 9-year-old kid finds oil on their land, and again the Temple family rockets to the top. He goes back to the landowners of that little piece of San Francisquito and he buys back 300 acres, saying he wants to establish a monument to the Temple and Workman family. The postmaster contacts the people of Temple City and says that they have to change their name because his mailman keeps sending Temple City's junk mail to Tempe, Arizona. So Temple goes ahead and dumbs it down for the mailman, putting the word city after Temple. Now, we don't really see the San Gabriel Valley starting to really get the influx of immigration until the 1960s. Then it really starts to go in during the 90s, and of course, soon after that, anti-Asian sentiments begin to follow. In Temple City in particular, a rumor begins to circulate that a cluster of Asian-owned bridal shops are actually fronts for drugs and prostitution, despite police finding absolutely no evidence that would support these claims. The LA Times actually quoted a local resident as saying, "They're buying us out of our community, our city, our own golf courses. This goddamn town is ruined. It's another Monterey Park. All the homeowners are moving out." And today, Temple City continues to grow in its Asian population, ranking consistently as one of the top 10 most Asian cities in the United States.